Hey everyone, Le13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and I know I look god awful. I refuse to even show you guys what my hair looks like. Oh man. So there's a reason I look like trash, and I am. You just. I, this whole thing just kind of broke me a little. So much so that like hand gestures is so far the only way I could explain essentially what's going on. So if you guys haven't noticed or haven't checked out my content recently, and I don't blame you. People got lives, they've got stuff they got to do. But if you have, you'll notice that for some reason, like every single video on my channel, like with a few exceptions, had absolutely no audio, and the same thing to be said for my second channel on YouTube. So both Le13 Scale and Le13 Scale Twitch did not have audio. So I have been spending the last 24 to 48 hours like trying to figure out what was going on, because I did mention that I was having some issues regarding my recording software to you guys, and that's why uploads were going to be a little weird. I didn't think that uploads were going to be my audio wouldn't exist in the upload, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? I don't understand, because I went from a software, like my whole software editing journey was I was on DaVinci 17. I went to Premiere Pro for a little while. I'm broke, so I stopped using Premiere Pro and I went back to DaVinci 17, and then I went up to DaVinci 18. So I was like, what did I do wrong? I've used DaVinci before. Like, this makes no sense to me. So let me show you guys a little bit of like what kind of stuff is going on. So, okay. So I'm gonna put myself. Nah, you know what? Screw this. Y'all can't see me. I look ugly anyway. So let me explain kind of what's going on. Forgive all of what you're seeing on the screen in terms of uploads, because if like complete disorder is something that messes with your brain, you're not gonna have a good time looking at this. So what you'll see here, actually, yeah, let me bring me back. So what you'll see is you'll see this version of part 1 here, and then you'll see this one with this 1 in front of it. So if I were to go ahead, you know, hold up, music, hold up. If I were to go ahead and actually click watch the video, don't worry, this should not get you an ad, like, it won't. But if I were to go ahead and click it and then hit play on it, and let's say that we skip to like about 4 or 5 minutes in, you know, a place that there is definitely should 100% be audio, you're not gonna hear it. Forgive me, it's been loading like this all day. It's probably because I'm uploading like 65 things in the background. But just to kind of, yeah, there, come on, you can do it. So yeah, I mean, if you look at that, I'm clearly talking. There's clearly stuff happening going on. There should be background stuff, but that doesn't make any sense. So, okay, my thought would be, okay, something's got to be up with my clip. So let's go ahead and look at, I'm going to minimize that to make this easier on you. So this is the new one that I uploaded, that one with the 1 in front of it. When you look at, it's this one. So I went ahead, and so the new one, oh god, I opened it on the other side, and I didn't even think about that. So this clearly all has audio. Right now it's River. I got the audio turned down a little bit, so you can't quite fully hear it, but it's there. Now, if you look at the original one, there is audio. Okay, so clearly the exported video had it. So let's go ahead and load up DaVinci and maybe see what I did. Okay, if this is, you know, part 1, see it right here. Well, you can't because my face is there, but there, yeah. So part 1, you'll see it right here. So if this isn't working, when I hit this play button, you should not hear audio. Okay. But you can see that the audio is moving. So I couldn't figure out for the life of me what was going on, and I came to the realization I'm just an idiot. So when I was doing the output tracks here, I was selecting all timeline tracks because of the wonderful things he does. But right here, I have my little sub button thing, and it has clicky sounds. And I like the clicky sounds. I worked really hard on making this click at the right time. I'm keeping the clicky sounds. But what I didn't realize is that when I clicked the button over here for all timeline tracks, it was exporting them as 2 different audio tracks. So if you were to go into the original one here, and let's go over to the editor, if this thing ever loads, you'll see that there is like no actual audio track going on. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. The only place there's audio is right here, which is, get this, the click. So it only kept the click audio. Now, if I were to go over to this one here with the 1 in front of it, just to kind of give you guys a comparison, once this loads, you'll see that there's going to be like a whole audio wavelength. So what I did was I accidentally exported them as 2 different audio timeline tracks, and as the result, what ended up happening was it only saved the clickies and none of the rest of the audio on YouTube, but the video itself remained fine. So what I went ahead and did, and what I have been doing, and what I'm still doing, is I went through every single one of everything that I have, of everything that I have done in terms of the editing, and I have re-exported it as this, which is why there was no video today, which is why there won't be a video, why there wasn't one yesterday, why there won't be one today / tomorrow. Like, this is gonna be it. I'm recording this at night. That's why I look like this. So that's essentially the long and the short of it is I screwed up. I screwed up really bad. I didn't know how badly I screwed up. And the reason that certain other videos, for example, the entire avatar section does have audio and wasn't affected, is because these were the last things that I edited in Premiere Pro. Now, there's no issues with DaVinci. I'm just a moron and didn't realize certain things. So I have to now go ahead and just make another one of these videos for the second channel. But I just kind of wanted to explain what happened, why uploads have been a little weird, and the reason there was so much of a gap of time between some of the other ones and then the ones I uploaded with no sound is because I had to relearn how to work parts of DaVinci. Like, it was just so overwhelming for me to work on. So forgive me. I'm going to, every part of these that got uploaded without sound, I'm still going to upload them one day at a time. I don't want to, like, shove spam a whole bunch of stuff on you guys, and anyone that has notifications getting turned on is not going to have the best time. The only thing that I humbly ask is, if you actually were interested in seeing anything that I posted, please watch the new ones. When I upload it, oh god, hold on, I gotta go back here. When I upload this later, you're not really going to know the difference because you see everything set to private. I'm going to be deleting all 3 of these. In fact, honestly, hold on. Let me make sure that one thing is off. Yeah, okay. I took that out of the playlist. So yeah, in fact, to prove my point, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that one right here, right now. So that's what's going on. And when I go into this later, I'm going to be removing all of the ones from the re-upload stuff. And I'm just going to upload them one day at a time so that this way it's like it normally is. But please forgive me. I promise I actually care about what I'm doing. I just, like, didn't rewatch it on YouTube because I didn't want to, like, you know, be responsible for some of my own views, which I know in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. What matters is watch hour, but, like, I didn't want to mess with the algorithm. I wanted it to be genuine. So I was like, oh, okay, this should all be good. And then my fiance went and pulled up one of my videos the other day, and he was like, hey, yeah, your stuff has no audio. And I'm like, So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm sorry that this has been a 10-minute experience of me just rambling. But I also hope that this lets people know when you go to export anything, export the bus version, because that's mashing all of the audio timelines into one new timeline. and then that will work for YouTube. So that's all we got for today. I'm sorry I look like this. Take care, everybody.